Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. Hopefully that's not jittering too much. I was about to bag this. I flipped through it and I read it. It was okay. And then I realized what I didn't like about it. And it's not so much the story or anything. I mean, there's some neat stuff. Like, the whole Fear Itself event, I kind of liked. Like, I recognize why other people wouldn't like it, but I really did kind of like, oh, let's give Juggernaut a Thor hammer. You know, like, that kind of insanity I thought was fun. And so, tie-in book. You know, it looks okay, right? Oh, wait, that's an advertisement. It looks okay, right? I mean, that doesn't look okay. But Valkyrie looks okay. Anyway, so look at this. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names on the cover. 2 of them are writers and the rest are artists. What? Let's open this up. Okay. All right. So why is his name on the front of the book if he came up with the story? That doesn't mean anything. I can come up with a story right now. All right, guys, here's my story. To tie in with the ongoing stuff going on in the whole Spider-Geddon series, we're going to have this comic with an otherly world Spider-Man who is, in fact, a ghost. Spider-Ghost, if you will. And what Spider-Ghost is going to do is he's going to go battle Spider-Ghost Venom. And they're going to have a cool fight in the ghost world. Boom. Story. Give me a credit. That's bullcrap. Colin Bunn did the real work because he wrote the dang script. Okay, so first, let's see. That name should be off of there. All right, great. Now we got Yoss, Bagley, and Pelletier. Pelletier, I guess? Let's look down here. Let's see. Okay, Pelletier. He did some penciling. Bagley did some penciling. Okay. Who's Yoss? Oh, Yoss is another story guy. Okay, we'll take his name off too. All right, guys. Here's the story. We're going to do this story where Valkyrie is Spider-Man. All right? And she's going to go battle the Grey Gargoyle Venom. Okay? And they're going to fight in Paris. And the Grey Gargoyle is going to turn everybody into Venom symbiote statues. Won't that be awesome? There, now I've got another story credit. All right. So really, the credit should be Colin Bunn, Pelletier, Bagley, Miki Lanning, Wilson, Pettit, all on the cover. These writers right here should not be here. Okay, well, whatever. All right, you know, maybe they're there because they actually wrote the script for other issues and they're just being consistent across the whole line. Why not? Sure. We'll grant them that. All right, let's look here at the art. We haven't even looked at the book, man. We haven't made it past this page yet. Betraying her teammates in Captain America, Valkyrie stole the first hammer from Secret Avengers headquarters and disappeared. Okay. So, he wrote pages 1 through 4, or drew page 1 through 4, and 9 through 13. He did 5 through 8 and 14 through 20. Alright. They have this. They are at least consistent with the same inker working on the same penciler's work. Okay. And we have one colorist across the whole book. All right. Let's see if we notice a difference. Here's page 1 and 2, 3 and 4. This actually looks all right. There's some pretty nice stuff here. I really like the little skeleton. I guess that's how she sees him. That seems weird to me. Of course, this whole event was kind of gonzo with, oh yeah, you know, the daughter of the Red Skull or whatever. Oh wow, that's a big difference in the art. Let's see if we can get a two-page. Oh my goodness, this isn't even like. It's a different story. Or like set somewhere, like it's completely different. It's just a continuation of the same story. Alright, so let's look here. 2-page spread, there's Valkyrie. 2-page spread, there's Valkyrie. Completely different looking. In the same book. I thought, you know, I should have paid more attention. Like, shouldn't this, like, if you're going to do a different art style, shouldn't it at least be, like, different characters in a different story in the same book or something? Not like, oh yeah, we just suddenly decided someone else is going to do the art. If you want to know what one of the problems comics has is, it's that. You can't even get a single person to finish a single 20-page book. Oh my god, is this only 20 pages? Seriously? Yeah, it's only 20 pages. It's only 20 pages. This is Axel Alonso's fault, man. They did a lot of bad things. This just looks bad. I can't even explain why. His body shape and pose is weird. What's wrong with her leg? It got suddenly way skinnier right there. I feel like I could just... Is that supposed to be Shang-Chi? I've already forgotten the story. What does that tell you? I read this book. I have already forgotten the story and who's in it and all of that. It wasn't that long ago. Like, we're talking a matter of 20, 30 minutes ago. This isn't the only thing wrong with comics. And in itself, this kind of work, where you split art duties between two different art teams, could be forgivable. But this is like an indication of an underlying illness, an ailment. And I don't know how to cure it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know how to tell the people in the industry, hey, have one artist work on one story. Here's a book. It's got one artist. Right there. It's got a whole stupid writing team consisting of the whitest guy in comics and then Trent. But it's got one artist. It's got a very consistent style, and I'm going to look and see if there's any pages I can actually flip to here. Yeah. Like, the whole book looks like this. And the use of color is very well chosen and tactical. But the line art stays the same through the whole thing. Through the whole series. Here, we can't even get one artist to complete one book. I picked Rags because it was like, it's literally the comic that was sitting right there. So, I could have picked like a lot of other books if they were actually laid out where I could get to them. So I guess the cover artist isn't even the artist from the interior, because that's Arthur Adams, isn't it? Yeah. I guess Laura Martin did the colors. So you could even get the same colorist as the interior to do the colors on the cover. That's another pet peeve I have, but I'm not going to go off on a rant on that, man. How do you keep stuff like this art mess from happening? It's like too many cooks syndrome, you know? There's too many cooks in the kitchen, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, to use a really old phrase that's probably going to get me in trouble with somebody. Too many generals, not enough soldiers. Like, it's that kind of thing. There's too many people doing things to one book, and you're going to get a mediocre product out of it, which is what this is. It's completely forgettable. The only thing I remember about this book right now is Valkyrie running around fighting vampires. I don't know what else happened in the book. I have already forgotten it. And the art wasn't that memorable. There's not a single page or panel in here I thought was really remarkable. Like, this is a cool shot. But I'm not going to remember it 10 minutes from now. It just doesn't look good enough. It's not fantastic enough. And it's a shame because, like I said, I actually kind of did enjoy Fear Itself. I thought Fear Itself was a lot of fun. But you have a 12-issue mini, and you can't even ensure that your creative team is going to be like the same for your 12-issue mini. Like, I don't know. I don't know who did the issue 1 and issue 3, if it was the same set of 4 artists. Okay, in that case, maybe you've got some kind of weird consistency. But switching art styles mid-book just feels so weird. I gave X-Men Black, the Emma Frost book, so much crap because I think there were like 3 different art styles in that book. Like, it was literally just, what is you doing? Because in like the first 4 pages are in this kind of Art Nouveau style, and then you get to the rest of the book and suddenly Emma Frost has a giraffe neck. This isn't nearly that atrocious, but this is kind of where that started. I don't know, maybe it started earlier than this, but this is the book furthest back in time where I noticed that 7-8 years ago now. All right, I'm going to quit harping on this. I think you get my point. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'm going to review next. Probably one of these DC 100-page books, because those things are cool. They're anthologies, so different art styles in the books makes perfect sense. But we'll see. Bye-bye.